Hi students, welcome back to today's class. Today we are going to see the next topic, that is Python's built-in string functions. So till now we have seen Python mathematical built-in functions we have seen. Now we are going to see the new functions. So let us now use some string functions. You have worked with many string functions in the previous classes, but we are going to learn three new string-based functions. Those are str dot join. Okay, join is the first function, and then split, and then replace. So we will see one by one with examples also, and with Python interpreter also I will explain to you with a practical way. So first one, the syntax is str dot. We need to include one string, any special character string we can include here in order to join in between the string iterable. So the string iterable means here what string we are going to pass inside the parenthesis. No, that is only known as string iterable. Okay, so within this, after each character, so whatever string we are passing here, after each character, this string what we are going to prefix, no, that is before this join function, what we are going to add before this dot, that string going to be added after each character. Okay, so that is the use of this join function. Okay, so str dot join within parenthesis, this is the function name. So join is a function, so inside this parenthesis we are sending one string iterable. Okay, this is only example for string based iterator, or we will say string iterable. Okay, or string sequence. Iterable means sequence. Okay, so it joins a string or character. It joins a string or character, that is str. Str only is going to be whatever character or string we are going to give here, no, that is going to be joined after each member of the string iterator. That is a string based sequence, that is after each every character of this given string iterable or iterator. Okay, after each member of this, you need to understand, after each member of the string iterator, this string is going to be joined. Okay, and next function is str dot split string or character. So whatever string or character we are passing here, that is going to be removed here. Okay, removed here. Whatever string we are passing here now, so here we are passing, no, there it is going to be removed. Split the string based on the given string or character, and returns a list containing a split strings as a members. Okay, splitted strings are going to be returned as a member. Here we need to pass the string iterator. See, in this place we need to pass the string iterator. In this string iterator, which string or character need to be removed, okay, that we need to give. So it splits a string based on the split the given string. So here we are giving the string. Okay, in this place we are giving the string iterator. Okay, string based iterator is given here. So if you give, for example, if you pass the string as hello here and split, okay, e, if you are writing e, okay, in this split of parentheses inside, if you are writing e within single quotes, so where e occurs at the second place, so H alone will be splitted separately and LLO will be splitted separately. So that is the use of this split function. Okay. So we will see examples for this. Then afterwards you will understand. So splits a given string based on the given string or character. Okay. And returns a list containing a split strings as the members. So it will return a list. So what it will return? It will return as a list. Okay. Containing a split strings as a members. So it will return the output in the form of list containing a splitted strings as a members. That is, H alone will be as a member and LLOW will be as a member. If I pass this hello string here in this place, and if I pass E here inside this split function. Okay. And next function is str dot replace. So here we need to pass the string based iterator. That is I like Python, like that. If I write here within single quotes or double quotes, and the word to be replaced or the replaced word. So the word to be replaced here, I like Python. So I'm going to replace Python instead. I need to write programming. So I like programming, like that. The final output will be obtained. So for that, what we need to do here is the Python word to be replaced is to be entered here, and comma, that is enclosed within double quotes, and then within double quotes what word we need to replace. Okay, programming I need to replace here. So here I need to write Python, here I need to write programming. So if you see example, you will understand in a better way. So whatever string here, string based iterator here we are passing before this dot, this replace function is going to replace that word to be replaced and with a new word, replace word. Okay. So it replaces the word or part of the string with another in the given string. Okay. So in this given string, it is going to replace the new word for the word to be replaced. Okay. So we will go through the examples carefully, then you will understand. First, we will see the first function, string-based function, that is str.join function. Okay. So here we need to pass the string iterator, and here the character or any string if you want to join, no, that string you need to give. So here I am giving special characters there. Then only you will understand the purpose of using this join function. Okay. So if the string-based iterator is a string, then the str is inserted after every character of the string. So here you can see the example. Within double quotes we have given star dot join hello. So that after every character, after every member of this string, so h after this star is appended, added, and e after this star is joined, and with l also it is joined, after l also again joined, then o. So after every letter it is joined, but the last letter alone it won't join. Okay. So see, a character is joined with each member of the given string to form a new string. Okay. In the same way, I'm going to give 3 stars here within double quotes. Okay. Within double quotes, 3 star I have given with the new word trial. Okay. So T after 3 star added, or after each member. Okay. See, a string triple star is joined with each member of the given string to form a new string. So now you understood, if I pass a string, how this new string, no, that is a character or special character, how it is going to be added, joined with the given string based iterator we have seen. Now next example, let us see. It will work on the that is list. Okay, if a string based iterator, if it is a list or tuple, then this character or a string what we are adding now before this join, that can be added after every member of that list or tuple also. But the condition is the tuple or list. Okay, you need to understand here, the tuple or list must have all the member as strings only. Otherwise Python will raise an error. If you pass a floating point value or an integer value, it will raise the error. That example also we will see here. If the string based iterator is the list, that is here what we are passing, no, here just a string sequence, string based iterator we have passed. If that string based iterator is a list or a tuple, then inside that list and tuple also we need to pass only the strings. Okay. So if the string based iterator is a list or tuple of strings, then the given string or character, the given string or a single character, if you are passing the single character, is joined with each member of the list or tuple. But the tuple or list must have all the members as a strings only, otherwise Python will raise an error. So let us see the example for that, how it is raising an error and under which case it is raising an error. So first example, here the string dollar, that is double dollar within double quotes, is going to be joined after this. This is the list, you know, inside this function. Okay, join function inside. Here we have passed the list. Okay, so this list has having two members, that is trial and hello. So after trial, this dollar is inserted. So you can see the output within single quotes, the entire string, new string is returned within single quotes only everywhere. If you see the previous cases also, the output will be displayed within single quotes after adding that the string or a character. Okay, joining with the string or character. So here dollar, double dollar is added after this trial, and between the trial and hello it is added. Okay, next hash, triple hash. So this is list containing all the elements as all the members as strings only. See here, trial also string, hello also string, and new also string. So after trial, 3 hashes are included, and after hello also 3 hashes included, and new after nothing is included. So in between the two strings, it is this string or character what we are giving, a special character that is going to be added here. Okay, so given string dollar, that is hash, is joined between the individual items of a string based on a based tuple. Okay, so this is tuple and this is list. And now hash, triple hash, join 1 2 3 comma hello comma new. So this hello is enclosed within double quotes, new also enclosed within double quotes, but this 1 to 3 is now integer. So it is producing an error. What error it is producing? See here, type error, data type error. Okay, type error means data type error, sequence item 0. So the first item 0 means 0th location only this tuple is starting now. So 0th index, that is sequence item 0, expected string instance, string only expected here, but here what is found? Int found. So this error is returned here in this place. Okay, so like that the Python is returning the error when you pass inside the list or tuple. If you pass any integer value or floating point value other than string, it will raise an error. Okay, next, split function. Okay, so let us see how these functions are working in Python interpreter also. After explaining this, I will show in Python shell also. Okay, Python shell also I will show that. And based on this split and join function, so this functions where it is going to be applied means when you want to do encryption and decryption, no, for that kind of programs, if you want to make use of this string handling function. So if you use this string handling function, you can do encryption and decryption of any string, no, in an easier way. For that purpose, this string, that is the join, split and replace functions and are very helpful in order to do encryption and decryption on the sending messages, okay, and receiving messages. So at the receiver side we will have the decryption, and at the end sender side we will have the encryption. Okay, that is the entire string is going to be converted to new format. Okay, new string, new characters, and at the end, receiver side decryption will be done. So again, that is going to be replaced with the original string. So we will get the original string, the receiver will get the original string as how the sender send. Okay, but while sending, encryption will be made. So how this encryption will be made? With the help of the join function, we can do the encryption. Okay, decryption can be done with the help of the split and replace. Okay, so if you do not provide any argument to split, okay, if you are not passing any argument inside this parenthesis, then by default it will split the given string considering white space as a separator. How it will be defaultly, how the split function will take means, if you are not passing any character here or any string here inside the split, so how it will be taken? It will be considering that blank space. Okay, by default it will split the given string by considering it as a white space as a separator. So it will take white space as a separator here if you are not passing any argument or if you are not providing any argument for the split function. So here, just to see an example, I love Python dot, this is the string. So this string we need to pass here. Okay, see here syntax str dot split. Here also str dot replace. So here we need to pass the entire string, entire lengthy string we need to give here. So like that, here I love Python is given as the string in the strings place. Dot split, here we didn't pass any argument inside this parenthesis. How it is splitted? It is returning as a list. So it is returning answer in the form of list only. See, in the previous case also, in the previous case everything is written as a string only, but here it is written as a list. Okay, so I will be separated as one member, comma, love, that word is separated as one another number, and Python is separated as another number. So with or without white space, here without white space and here with white space. So within double quotes, white space, one single space we need to provide here, one single space we need to provide within double quotes. Okay, if you give like that only, it will not raise any error, otherwise it will show error that I will show here in this Python shell. Okay, if you are not giving space in between these double quotes, surely it won't be considered as white space. Okay, so here without white space, here with white space we have given, the output will be same only, output is just as the same, that is a list containing individual words. So like that only both the outputs are showing, even when we are giving white space and when we are not giving white space and when we are giving white space, both are displaying the same answer only. And next example, for the same split function, if you are going to provide some string or a character. So here I have passed one single character, that is O. Okay, so in I love Python, how many O's are there? Only two O's. In the second word, second letter O, and in the third word, fifth letter O. Okay, so this O are going to be removed here. Okay, and where that O appear, no, up to that will be treated as one member. Okay, and next word will be treated as another member. Up to next to ono will be treated as another member, and then last letter alone will be treated as another member. So like that, the list will be showing its output. Okay, so if you provide a string or a character as an argument to split, okay, that is to the split function. If you are providing a string or a character here, then the given string is divided into parts, considering the given string or character as a separator. So this string is going to be considered here as a separator. So it is going to be separated here. So I and L will be like a one member, okay, on part. And separated character will not be included in the splitted string. See here, it is not included in the splitted string. So IL will be forming one member, and VE alone forming VE, PY, VE space, PY, TH will be forming another member, and N alone will be forming another member, because the splitted character is what? Splitted, that is separated character will be O. Okay, so here separated character is O, so that we are getting the output in this method, okay, in this format. The given string is divided from positions containing O. So where and all O is appearing, according to that position, in that position the separator, the string is going to be separated, and the remaining will be occupying as a one, will be making one part. Okay, so remaining strings will make one part, and O alone will be acting like a separator here. So where and all O appears, in that place it is treated as a separator here. Okay, so now next function is replace. Okay, so here string we need to include in the beginning place, afterward dot, then replace. Inside that replace, the word to be replaced. Which word we need to replace here? Instead of Python, okay, the Python, the word, that word alone need to be replaced. So in that place Python, I need to replace that word programming. So Python should be will be included in the place of word to be replaced, and the replaced word we need to here enter here in the second place. Okay, so I love programming, like that it will be showing output when we are pressing the enter key after typing this statement, okay, in the Python cell. So next we will see this program. So write a program that inputs a main string. So this program fully deals with these functions only, replace and join function, and then split function, how it is useful for this kind of programming. For that only this example program is given. So you can make use of these functions in these kind of applications. Okay, so write a program that inputs a main string. So that will get a main string, one string from the user, and then it creates an encrypted string by embedding. Embedding means what? By adding or by joining a short symbol based string after each character. So we need to add some extra characters, no, special characters after every word or every letter, okay, every character. So the program should also be able to produce the decrypted string from the encrypted string. So that means the original string also. Decrypted string means what? What string we have got in the initial, no, the same string we need to obtain after encryption and after decryption also. Okay, so how this program will be working, let us see. Okay, so define two functions here we have written, def encrypt and def decrypt. So one function for encryption work and another function for decryption work. The inputs what we are going to take for encryption is the main string and the key. Key means what? The string what we are going to add, no, in the beginning place. See here, this string, no, n key, and this is the string, okay, main string. So like that we need to get the input. So that str will be having the main string, and n key will be having that special character what we are going to add after every character. So return n key dot join, okay, n key dot join str. That means n keys place we need to have that special character, and then join after we need to have that string. Okay, so we need to pass the string inside this join function, main string. Okay, so that is the work of encryption. So let us see main string, how it is obtained. So input, enter the main string. Here we are getting the main string. Okay, like see here, my main string, like that one string I am getting from here, and then encrypt str. So this will get the encrypted character, that is n key we are going to get. Okay, and this str is the main string. Okay, so now this function is going to be called, and the answer is assigned to encrypted string. Okay, so the result variable will have the encrypted string. So for that, what is assigned means this function's answer is going to be assigned. That is, we are calling this function now using this statement. We are going to call this encrypt. Okay, so encrypt of main string. Okay, this str is the parameter. Okay, this is the actual value. So main string is got from here from the user. My main string is passed here with the help of this variable or argument or actual argument, and encrypt str is the uh, another actual argument. It will be having the that is at the dollar. This symbol is passed here in this place. Okay, so this is going to be copied in the place of n key. So now what will happen, at dollar will be placed in this location at n key, and join after str will be having this my main string. So after this function executes, no, what will happen, m after at dollar, y after at dollar, then m after again at dollar, like that. Like this we will get the output after this return. Okay, so this return statement will return this answer to where, enstr. So the encrypted string is enstr will be printed here when we are reaching this print statement. Okay, until then this will be there in enstr only. This answer will be available in this variable enstr only. Now we are going to call the decrypted, that is deleted string. So that string need to be deleted. So for that, what we need to do, split. Where and all that character is appearing, that is at dollar is appearing, that should be removed, and we need to get the original string. So for that, we need to use which function? Split function only. So inside the split, we need to pass that n key. Okay, so see here the function how it is called. So enstr, that is encrypted string, we need to pass here. Okay, that is this string we need to pass here. From this string only we need to remove this at dollar. Okay, and encrypt str, that means the string what we have got now at dollar we need to replace. So the replaced string, the string to be replaced, and which string need to be replaced, no, which special character need to be removed, no, that need to be passed here in this. Okay, so listen here, and str will be having this encrypted string, and n key will be having that at dollar. Now str dot, that is that string we are entering here, not n key. In the split function we need to set the string first. Okay, so that my after m after at dollar, y after at dollar, this string is going to be attached here in the place of str dot split after at dollar. That means wherever at dollar is there, that is going to be removed, and the remaining letters are going to be joined as a one string. Okay, so like that, if you get the answer, so that return function will return the proper, that is my main string will be returned after removal of this at dollar in every place. No, every place after that at dollar is going to be removed. Every character after that at dollar is going to be removed. That is the purpose of this split function. Okay. So what will be returned here for the deleted string? My main string will be returned again. Okay. So deleted string is in the form of a list. Okay, it will be in the form of list. Okay, so my m comma y comma, like that it will be separated like a list. We need to convert it into string like this. Okay, for that what we need to do, we need to include double quotes with white space dot join del st. That means m comma y comma, like that, if it is there, no, where and all white space is appearing, in that place we need to make it as the one word. Okay, so my will be joined together as one word, and main will be joined together as another word, because n after one white space will be there, and y after also white space will be there in the encrypted string also. This enstr string, no, in that place itself the space will be there. See here, the space is there. Okay, so in that white space, wherever white space is appearing, in that place is join will be happen. Okay, so my will be joined as one string, and main will be joined as another string, grouped as another string, and then string will be joined as grouped as another string. So like that we are writing this join. Okay, we are using this join function here in order to get the original string. So here we are not getting original string, here we are getting the answer in the form of list only. Okay, we need to convert that list into a string format. Okay, so for that we are using this function, and this only will have the decrypted string. So now afterwards, after joining the words properly, and then we need to print the answer. So encrypted string will be printed in with the help of this variable enstr, and decrypted string will be printed with the help of this destr variable. Okay, so this is the output for you. So let us see the same thing in the Python shell also. Next, before we go and see the next module, no random module, we will see the output of this string functions. See, first is star we have used with the help of join function. Okay, so star dot join, the star is enclosed within double quotes. That you need to understand here. Whenever we use string functions, we need to remember that it should be enclosed within single quotes or double quotes. Okay, so here the star is enclosed within double quotes, dot join hello, that string is given. So every character after, in this string, every character after this star is going to be appended, added. Okay, joined. So this is the output. It is written as a string. So it is enclosed within a single quotes. You can see here it is enclosed within a single quotes only. Okay, and then triple star dot join trial. Okay, see here triple star dot join trial. Here T after this three stars are going to be joined, L after it is not joined, here also O after not it is added. Okay, and dollar, double dollar, it is joined within the list items, in between the list items. Okay, so and then in between tuple items also, every member of this tuple, no, it is a string. Every member of a tuple is a string. Here also every member of a list is a string. So but if you consider here in this case, this three hashes, no, it is going to be uh, joined after these strings, but here first member is given as what? Given as integer, so it is not a string, so that it is raising an error. Expected string instance int found. So string instance only this Python interpreter was expecting, but in this place what was found? Int was found. Okay, int is found, so that it is displaying type error. Okay, next is split function. Inside the split function, if you are not passing anything also, any argument also, simply it is splitting that given string into a words. Okay, wherever white space is appearing, that is going to be considered as one separate word. Okay, like a separate words, it is going to be printed here in the form of list. See here, output is printed in the form of list with the help of the split function. So whenever we use split function, we'll be returning the answer in the form of list. That's the thing we have seen here in this example. Okay, so whenever we are using this split function, that will return the answer in the form of what? List only. So decrypted list only is going to be generated, is in the form of list, converting it into a string below with the help of this join function. Okay, see here, next statement, I like Python dot split. So with white space, see I didn't give white space properly here, so that it is raised as an error. Okay, value error, empty separator. Okay, so here after giving proper white space, you can see the gap in between the double quotes. Okay, see here I didn't give any white space. That's why I told, if you want to give white space, you need to give space between these double quotes. Okay, in the split function, then only it will print the answer in the form of same this split function without argument is there, no, in the same manner the output will be displayed. Okay, next I like Python split O. So here capital O only I have typed, so that I have given argument in the inside the split function. I have passed the character as capital O only. So the single character is passed. So wherever O appears, that is going to be separated, taken as the considered as the separator here. So up to that, that is going to be treated as one single string, and n alone treated as another string. So you can see here two members only available in this output list. Okay, and next is replace function. So we need to append the string in the beginning, that is the string iterator, no, string iterator we need to add in the beginning of the replace. Okay, before that we need to include that string, given string, and then the string to be replaced we need to give at the beginning of the replace function inside, comma, as a second argument we need to give the new word what we are going to replace. Okay, so the word to be replaced need to be given as the first argument in the replace function. As the second argument after comma, we need to give the next new string what we want to replace. Okay, and afterwards the output will be like this. I like programming. So instead of Python, Python is going to be replaced as programming here. And next, the program. Okay, encrypted and decryption program is there. No, that program after execution, I got the result like this. So the same way we can get the output also. So here one thing you need to understand here in this program, in the after split function, no, after using of split function, it will return the answer in the form of list only. But here, if you see here, replace function and split join function both are returning answer in the form of string sequence, but split function alone, it is returning answer in the form of list. Okay, list, and inside the list we have the numbers as a strings. Okay, numbers will be as a like a strings only. If you pass in the list also or in a tuple also in a join function, no, it will be raising error. Okay, that is type error will be raised. Okay, so like integer found or floating found, like that it will be raising error. We need to pass only the string numbers. Okay, string elements only we need to pass inside their list or tuple also. So here tuple and here list also we need to pass only the string values. This thing you need to remember in this topic. Thank you, students.